Hello everyone, and thank you for joining us in this feature highlight. We'll be taking a look at leveraging ranges to build our ANTA inventory. Here you see a view of our current topology. We have 2 spine nodes and 2 leaf nodes. Their IP addresses are also listed. We can see that our spines leverage IP addresses within the 172.10.10.11 and .12 block. We could also continue this pattern and add more spines, for example, .13, .14, .15, and so on. We can also see that our leaf nodes start at the .20 address up to .21. However, many more leaf nodes could be added as well. Here we have a similar host file to our previous video. We can see that we have a top-level ANTA inventory key followed by the host key. We then built out our host one by one while defining a host and name value. In this small lab, that may not be a big deal, but if you're defining more than a handful of nodes, this can get cumbersome. Here we have an updated inventory file, which is now leveraging the ranges key for the inventory. The ranges key accepts a list of items, and we can see that start and an end range as well as a tag field can be included. For the spines, we set the starting IP to be the .10 address, and towards the end we have the .15 address. We will then tag any device that is found within this range as a spine. Our leaf portion will leverage the .20 address all the way up to .25. Once again, we set a tag, but for the leaf nodes, we will set them as leaf. Our catalog file is fairly similar to what we created before. We are running a software test that will verify the EOS version our nodes are running against our list of approved versions. Let's go ahead and run ANTA NRFU, and we should see all 4 devices are tested and all tests will pass. Here we can see that the .11 and .12 nodes are spine nodes, and we can also see that the .20 and the .21 nodes as our leaf nodes. But what if we wanted to filter tests against a particular group? We saw that earlier that we were applying a tag to each node found within the range. So if I go back to our range-inv.yaml, we can see the spine nodes we're tagging as spine and the leaf nodes we're tagging as leaf. We can also set a filter on a specific test to only run against a set of nodes. In this case, we only want to run it against the spine nodes. So I'll go back to my catalog.yaml file, and I'll just go ahead and uncomment our filter with the key of tag, then the value, it's a list of tags, in this case, just spine. So if we run ANTA NRFU again, we should see that we're now only connecting to our spine nodes, and again, all of the tests have passed. Thank you again for joining us today, and I hope you learned a bit on using ranges within your ANTA inventory. Happy automating.